You give them your best, your time, your energy, your loyalty. Yet, the more you show up, the more they pull away. You text first. They take hours, sometimes days, to reply. You check in. They seem uninterested. You make plans. They cancel or forget. And in the silence, doubt creeps in. Did I do something wrong? Why do they ignore me when I've done nothing but care? Here's a truth that stings. The people closest to you often ignore you the most, not because they don't care, but because human nature plays a cruel trick on us. But once you understand this, you can turn the tables. By the end of this video, you won't just know why this happens, you'll know exactly what to do to shift the power back in your hands. Welcome to the Stoic Guide. Let's begin. Part 1. The hidden cost of being too available. Imagine a flame. When you're far away, you feel its warmth. You're drawn to it. But get too close? It burns. That's how relationships work. The more someone knows you'll always be there, the less they appreciate you. Psychologists call this habituation. The mind stops valuing what is constant. Think about it. You don't wake up grateful for the oxygen you breathe, it's just there. You don't admire the ceiling above your head every day, it's expected. And when someone always answers, always cares, always shows up, they fade into the background. Not because they're unworthy, but because they're predictable. The fix? Create space. Become unpredictable. Let them wonder where you are for once. Because distance isn't the enemy, it's the catalyst for desire. Part 2. Scarcity creates value. Why people chase what they can't have. Ever noticed how the things you can't have seem to hold more value? A rare diamond. A limited edition sneaker. A sold-out concert ticket. The same principle applies to human relationships. When your presence is unlimited, your value is discounted. When your attention is guaranteed, it loses its impact. Psychologists call this the scarcity effect. People want what feels just out of reach. Think about the last time someone stopped chasing you. Didn't it make you wonder what changed? Why they lost interest? That's human nature. So instead of asking, why are they ignoring me? Ask yourself, am I too available? Because the moment they sense they might lose you, that's when they start paying attention. Part 3. Who holds the power? The brutal truth about relationships. Every relationship has a balance of power. The person who cares less has more of it. The person who needs validation the most loses. Think about it. The friend who cancels last minute but expects you to always say yes. The partner who withdraws when you get too close. The boss who only notices you when they need something. It's all the same game. And here's where Stoicism changes everything. Seneca once said, "You act like mortals in all that you fear, and like immortals in all that you desire." What does that mean? We cling to people because we fear loss when we should be acting from strength. The solution? Stop chasing. Match their effort. If they pull back, you pull back further. Not as a game, but as a statement, I am not dependent on your attention for my worth. And the irony? That's when they'll notice you the most. Part 4. The psychology of absence. Why they notice when you walk away. Ever had someone ignore you until you stopped trying? And suddenly, they reappear. Not because they missed you, but because they felt your absence. This is loss aversion in action. People fear losing more than they appreciate having. It's why people regret what they let go, not what they kept close. So when someone starts treating you like an afterthought, instead of begging for attention, step back. Instead of proving your worth, let them experience life without you. Because nothing wakes someone up faster than the realization that what they took for granted is no longer there.
Part 5. The power of detachment. How to become untouchable. The moment you stop needing someone's validation, you become powerful. Marcus Aurelius put it perfectly. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Think about the people who command respect. They don't chase. They don't beg. They stand firm. And that energy is magnetic. The shift is simple. If they take hours to text back, you do the same. If they stop making plans, you stop adjusting your schedule. If they ignore your effort, you give it to those who appreciate it. Because when you no longer fear losing someone, that's when you finally gain control over your own life. Final words, the Stoic Guide to Turning the Table. So, if someone is ignoring you, don't waste time overthinking it. It's not about your worth, it's about human nature. Stop chasing. Create distance. Let them feel your absence. Walk away if respect isn't mutual. Because in the end, the right people won't need to lose you to appreciate you. And the wrong ones? They were never worth your time to begin with. Stay strong. Stay stoic. And remember, this is the Stoic Guide.